Okay, so here we are. Um, it looks like my Chevy block is leaking coolant, and it took me a while to figure out where it's leaking from. It so happens that this teeny weeny plug here that seems to have cracked and is leaking fluid. So now getting it off from the block is a pretty nerve-wracking experience. So I have used a drift, a punch that I then converted to a drift to remove this plug. And this is so small, and as you can see, everything on the block is mounted. The motor is actively running on the car, and I really don't have the time to take everything off just because one tiny plug is leaking. So I gotta be really careful about how I'm going to do this. And this is what I've used. This is a punch that I've sort of ground off on the top to make it a drift. And because I cannot punch straight in with the hammer parallel to the face of the block, I got to do it at an angle. So that's the reason why I sort of made this into a drift with a pointed edge, because I must be able to position the drift and then use my hammer to move the plug out of its place. So now I've done it, and I couldn't put that on video because I need both hands to sort of punch this out. And now if you can see, the plug is barely hanging out here, and it's so tiny, and I really need to be very careful about how I pull this out. So I'll see you back in a few minutes after I pull the plug out.